Good morning and namaste, everyone. Welcome to another Saturday Sadhana. We are continuing our adventure with learning instruments. Now, obviously, we can't get to all of them featuring one or two at a time because that would take a year. So
Yes.
we're picking a few out for this month, for February, and then later this year, I think we're going to come back and do the same thing. We'll focus on some key instruments. But today, we're taking on some Carnatic percussion instruments. Is he throwing or catching?
It's like, you played the wrong part.
Catch mid-drum. Not sure what's happening there. I do have some notes. This is R.N. Prakash. Prakash is playing Mridangam, and Prathap Ramchandra is playing the Ghatam. That's the clay pot. Clay pot. I can't say clay pot, but I said
you
it.
pronounced the name pretty good, but yes.
This is their solo performance within a concert where they are accompanied by Throga Ramkrishnan on Veena. And a little side note is that clay pot, Ghatam, has metal added to the clay to give it its unique sound. Oh, that's interesting. So there's a specific alloy that's used within that to create.
The construction of these instruments is just as fascinating as the playing of them and the sounds that they make. It's just, amazing science that goes in behind it. So we're going to get started. Please, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button, ring that bell so you always know what is going on with our channel.
Here we go.
Longer body. Where's the left hand hitting?
Well, I was trying to figure out like that tingy metallic sound.
So
is that what his fingers? Well, I wasn't sure if that was the sound created from hitting the center of the drum. If there's some sort of layer there that we're not familiar with versus hitting the more skinned part of it visually, or if there's something on the other side that's, and maybe there'll be another camera angle.
I don't know, but I mean, obviously we've seen this sort of surface style where the drum head is. Sorry, I don't have the name in front of me, so I don't know.
Right. That's the
longer body is creating more of a. Say that one more time.
Mridangam.
Mridangam. Okay.
Yes, the longer.
Right. So giving a different tonality from what we've heard from instruments in that sort of category.
Right. Absolutely.
He's hitting the other side. Okay.
The other side is the low end. Okay. Polyrhythm on that.
That right hand is just amazing.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Makes sense that there's metal in that to give it the ring.
That ping, yeah.
Changing the frequency based on where he's hitting.
Fourth notes, I mean, that's cool.
I love those moments when you see even her on the Vina and then of course on the Mridangam, practice saying this, to have those accents seemingly come out of nowhere is a reminder that he's not just riffing. There is a formula at play that he's...
Yeah. Well, the fact that
he's improvising,
he was keeping time before,
exactly.
You could hear all the subdivisions within, and
so obviously
and how
there's
in time he was before. Yeah,
there's improvisation taking place, but it's all rooted in a very particular manner, and that's how the other musicians know where and when to accent. It's
yeah.
And I never thought a clay pot could be even remotely that interesting. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, very, very interesting. And just thinking, we talk about the hand strength and the finger strength that is required and built up, but just the building up a tolerance to smack your fingers. And like, I know what happens when my thumb hits like the table in a way. It really hurts. So it's
right.
To build up those calluses to be able to do that.
We're very tender people.
We're very delicate. No, but yeah, it's just the amount.
No, you're right. But it's every part of the hand has that equal strength. His, each part of the pinky and where the joints are and then just the way he moves where his palm comes in. Yeah, it's just the dexterity and the strength that's there.
But there's one thing about hitting, like a drum head, which is made of some sort of skin. It gives a little bit. But this is clay and metal.
Not forgiving.
Not really known for its giving capacity.
Oh my goodness!
So I appreciate that as well.
Yeah,
just amazing so far.
cool technique. That is so clean. Muting effect. There's something.
I know there's a light bulb behind him that keeps peeping through. If you would have told me that's just his inner being emanating, because he's just like vibrating so
his aura.
All he's doing is his aura just shining through. I wouldn't believe you. That's just.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I got to catch myself because I'm just like so mesmerized. It's probably very boring for our viewers, but I can't help it.
It's incredible.
Me in.
I was going to say too, there's so many elements that when it, after something so fancy like that and it starts to breathe, right? There's a little more space in between the hits. It always brings me back to this feeling of something a little bit more tribal, a little bit more just earthy. You know what I mean? It feels more ancient. It's just coming through. Of course, the argument is percussion is the first instrument, right? I mean, it seems you're rock against rock, right? As keep a beat. So, but to have it so refined and still have a feeling that it just seems like to echo into the human history.
Yeah, there is something primal about it, especially. I mean, this pure simplicity of the clay pot, you know, with the
even more so, yeah.
It blows my mind what people can do with something with just your hands
seemingly
and one
mundane
inanimate object.
Yes.
That just has a certain resonance to it. It's just like to make that so musical is amazing. And I also want to point out that, you know, obviously the awe-inspiring impressiveness of the individual solos that are taking place, but also shout out to the one that's not soloing and that has to somehow keep this time while the other guy is just going off on a tangent and doing all this crazy stuff. Because I mean, I was like having to concentrate because it's so easy to lose because they're going off on these different polyrhythms that are going, you know, they're going pretty outside the beat, but obviously they're internally they're still very locked in. But completely if you're this guy and you mess up, then the whole thing's
the whole thing start over.
Like, how do you find your the one beat again? So
yeah, it's
masterful.
Wild.
Yeah, just watch his hand.
That's all I've been doing, Johnny.
The guy keeping time.
Throga's still right on time too, even though she's not interacting in this segment. It may not be showing on their face, but you know they're having fun. Like, there's not an obvious smile, but this back and forth, I mean, this is that musician just flow. There's something so beautifully internally taking place, too, that may not be outwardly expressed fully, but you just know there's a beautiful connection happening here.
It's an amazing dance happening, yeah.
Yes, yes. Taught us.
Almost got a swing to it.
Yeah, it's like a melody infused too.
Predetermined part.
heavy.
For 13 minutes? Yeah. I am, man, just stupefied, I guess, is the only word I can. Oh, it really bakes my noodle. I don't know if that will translate.
Box you might have to explain that. Yes.
Okay. I can't comprehend how, I get on a certain level, the individual solo parts where they're kind of going off and they're keeping time and they're doing solos, but to then meet up at the end and have these deliberately,
organized
parts that are organized parts that they're playing sometimes simultaneously. They're doing the same exact thing in unison, or in the very least they're doing stuff that complements it, and then they go into these grooves that they're both doing at the same time, and they're lining it up perfectly. And the way that it's to keep that presence of mind for that long, to be able to do that and match everything up and know where you are in a 13-minute piece with no music. Just bakes my noodle is what it does. It's my noodle is baked. If that makes any sense to our
those of you who don't know, I started out as a drummer. Johnny's dad actually initially taught me how to play drums. First song I learned was "Let It Be" by the Beatles, and I'm just thinking about I'm reflecting on my 10-year journey of drums from 8 to 18. I don't recall getting anywhere in the vicinity. Actually, I wasn't even exposed to the complexity of that, let alone pursued the complexity of what they just did.
Yeah. Which, by the way, I was thinking to myself, we all know how annoying the internet can be. It can be a cesspool of lots of stuff.
Sure.
Not great. But how blessed are we that it does exist and there's YouTube and that stuff exists? Because 20 years ago or whatever it was, or even 15 years ago, whatever, before YouTube, it's like you had to, unless you're actively seeking this out, which if you don't know, then you don't know, and you don't know to seek it out.
But even then, it's hard to find. It would be next to impossible to find, specific
videos of it. I mean, there's CDs.
You'd have to go to India, period. You'd have to be there.
So the fact that we get to see these and see video footage of these amazing people, just a blessing.
So that was amazing. Thank you, everyone, for continuing to watch and support our channel. The likes, the comments, that we've had some coffees come in. I know, Johnny, you always reply to those too as well. We got a link below for that. We do greatly appreciate your support. Yes. And we'll be back next week. We're going to take on the tanpura because it's such a fundamental instrument that we have questions about. So that's what we're going to explore next week. And then we'll be back to some raga performances as well. So thanks everyone for joining us today.
Thank you guys so much.